Hey, my wonderful subscribers, how are you doing today? I hope you're great. If you have not subscribed, though, take the chance to do it right now. Okay, I would really appreciate it. Anyway, I hope you guys were able to check out part one of my testimony, and now I'm going to continue with part two. And part two, well, it's sort of, you know what, I'm not going to, I'll just let you see for yourself. Part two. Basically, what I actually want to do is just tell you that I know that the situation that I was in, I pretty much brought it upon myself. I know I could have easily picked up the phone and returned back home to Georgia. I didn't have to really be in the situation that I was in. I mean, it could have been that simple. I could have easily have returned back home where there was people there that I knew. But I didn't. I mean, I loved where I was at. I loved Arizona. I got tired of living in Georgia. Don't really care that much for Georgia. I mean, it's the South. So I was just tired of it, and I just wanted to go someplace different. But Arizona and stuff is amazing. It's a beautiful place. It's absolutely gorgeous. So despite all the hardships, it's like I love Phoenix. But anyway, and I know that in many ways I was out of order because like I have a lot of dreams. Like a lot of dreams are given to me, and when I was there, I had the dream where it was a situation where it was like in the dream it was like me and my friend, the one that I was started living with when I first moved out there before things, got bad. It's like she was walking, she was like, let's go for a walk. And I knew that I wasn't supposed to be going where she was going at. She was like, let's go up this hill. And I was like, and I felt like, no, I'm not supposed to go that direction. I'm supposed to go the other direction. But I decided I was going to go anyway. And so we're going up the hill, going for a walk. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw this big rattlesnake. Big rattlesnake. And it was almost like slow motion. Like, I didn't have time to just stop and be like, oh, there's a snake, look out. It wasn't like that. It was like I saw it, but I couldn't really say or do anything. I know this snake, this huge round snake, was getting ready to strike. I can see it. And for some reason, I was like, he's getting ready to strike, but I hope he doesn't strike me. I hope he strikes her. I was like, he's going to bite one of us. I don't want it to be me. Let it be her. I'm just being honest. But I was thinking, like, oh, maybe he'll get her and not me because she was closer to it than I was. But that's not what happened. Instead of like this huge rattlesnake bypassed her and he struck at me. And he didn't just strike at me one time, he did it 2 times. He was determined to get me. Yeah, and needless to say, I woke up after that. And I was wondering, like, did this dream have anything to do with decisions that I made of me going in places that I shouldn't have went and doing maybe what I should not have done? It's a possibility, you know. But so I ended up in this situation, like I said, I could have went back home or whatever, but I didn't want to. I really didn't. But anyway, I just want to put that out there, give you something to think about. Because a lot of times we do end up in situations, and a lot of times they're our fault. We put ourselves in harm's way. If you look back at some of the situations that you were in, you would be like, oh, yeah, I should have made a better decision because I did this. I end up in this situation. But I do know that when we end up in a situation like that, the Lord still takes care of us. when his children makes mistakes, when we do things that we shouldn't do, when we go places that we should not go, he will still take care of us. He took care of me. I mean, he provided for me. He provided a bed when I didn't have one. He did that for me. And like I was saying, it turned out that it really wasn't just for me. It wasn't just about me. Because in part two, what I want to jump to, there's plenty more to say about it. What I really want to jump to is that when I decided to come back, to return to Georgia because my mother needed me, she was sick, I was in a situation where it's like, okay, it was going to be temporary, so I was like, but still, I need to do something with the furniture that I have. I need to find, how to put it somewhere. And it turns out that I just so happened to mention because I was going to this church. And I mentioned it to someone like, yeah, I need to find something to do with this furniture. And so I got this call later from one of the elders in the church, and she was like, this woman just moved to Phoenix. She was in an abusive relationship, and she left her husband. And so it was her, and I think she had a little girl and maybe 3 boys, and they were just moving into Phoenix. And all they had was one bed. And so the mother and the daughter, they shared the bed that they had, that one bed that they had, but the boys were having to sleep on the floor. And so it was like, okay, I see. And you probably figured it out. It's like, it wasn't about me. It wasn't all about me when the bed and the sofa bed was given to me. It's a possibility that it was about the people who were coming behind me because I was leaving and they were coming and they needed that stuff. All they had was that one bed, and the boys were sleeping on the floor. And this woman really needed help because, like I said, she had been in a domestic violence situation. She needed help. And so it worked out perfectly that as I was leaving, she was coming in. And the stuff that I had that I didn't know what I was going to do with, she needed it. Her boys needed it. And just like that, it happened for her where she ended up with the bed that I had, plus the bed, I think it was like a full-size bed in the sofa. So it's like, just like that, for her, it happened. It went from her boys having to sleep on the floor to now her boys, they have my stuff, the stuff that I had, the stuff that was given to me. Just like that, I was able to pass it along to her. So that's how it happens. A lot of times it's not always about us. And I was like, well, it wasn't all about me. The Lord saw that this woman was going to need some things too. It just happened at that moment that as I was leaving, she was coming in. She was having this, and her boys were on the floor, and I know what that felt like, sleeping on the floor. And now they were going to be able to sleep. They have a place to sleep now because of the things that I gave them. Just like that, it was like, wow. That is so amazing. I just could not get over that. When I thought about that, it's like, wow. I was blessed with this. This was given to me, and I need to do something with it. I thought about putting it in storage somewhere or leaving it somewhere, but it was like, then it's like, no, this woman needed this stuff. She was just getting there, and she needed this, and it was like, wow, the Lord, He saw that. He knew that this woman was going to be coming in, that she was going to need beds and stuff like that. I mean, I gave them everything. I didn't have any use for it anymore. It went on to someone else. That's how it started. It was given to me, and then I gave it to someone else. I was blessed with it because of Aria. And from there, I was able to bless others with it. That is absolutely amazing how that happened. I was like, wow. And because we are blessed to be a blessing a lot of time, and it's not always about us. It's really not. It's sometimes it's like the people that we're going to interact with, the people who are going to come up behind us, and it's just so amazing how that worked out. Like, wow, it really worked out. It was just, but yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. It's like, you're going to have some hard times. You're going to end up in a situation, like I said, whether because of your choices or whatever, you just have to hold on. You have to have faith. And I did. I mean, I did. I asked, I was like, Lord, get me off this floor. And He did. And blessed me with this bed through my supervisor. She was amazing. Man, I really wish that I had kept in contact with Aria. She was an amazing woman. Amazing woman. I adored her. She blessed me. And I was able to bless others. But anyway, yeah, but things did get a little easier for me. Because I started going to this great church. I had that car, the $500 car. And like someone hit me from behind, so the back window got busted out. So I had like this plastic up there with some tape. But I was going to church, and I did meet some wonderful women, made some amazing friends, and they were such a blessing to me. They helped me out a lot when I didn't have anything. They blessed me with food. They blessed me with a lot. The church blessed me with a lot. And I am so grateful for them. I'm so thankful for them, you know. And my neighbors, I met some amazing neighbors, when I was there. But yeah, I mean, it was hard. It really, really was. It was hard. But through it all, I continued to work on my degree, and I did get my degree, by the way. Yes, I have ended up with my bachelor's degree is in religion. I have a bachelor's degree in religion at Liberty University. And also after I got my bachelor's degree, I went and worked on my master's. So I have a master's degree in marriage and family counseling, also from Liberty University. So yeah, I was able to do that mostly when I was living in Arizona. But I had to come back. I was needed here, and that testimony in itself is so amazing. Like how I came back, and the dreams that I had that showed me that I really needed to get back here. But I will share that with you one day. It is good. It's really, really good. But yeah, but that's why I just wanted to come and let you know how things are. There's like so many other little details that, like I said, if I were to just go through and just tell you bit by bit how things went, this would be like a long, long, long video. And I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to do in part one, just give you an idea of, what I was having to deal with, sleeping on the floor, and not really having anything to eat. And then in part two, I just wanted to let you know, what happened with the things that was given to me, how I was able to bless someone else with them. So in part one, someone blessed me. I prayed and asked for help, and the Lord, He helped me. He sent me help. He sent some things for me. And of course, part two is like I was able to share that and give that to someone else, someone that needed it just like I had needed it. And I just am so amazed by that. When I just stop and think about that, and a lot of times, even now, when I'm in situations like, oh, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to make it, I think back to how the Lord had taken care of me. Even then, in that situation, He continued to take care of me. All of us have a testimony like that. All of us do. And I mean, it could be, well, no matter what, we have all been in a situation where things have worked out when we didn't think they were going to work out. And we should share that. We should share that with other people because it's a possibility that it might help someone. It might give someone hope and be like, wow, maybe, just maybe work out for me too. And it will. You just have to have faith. And like I said, I know that I made some bad decisions, and I was the reason. My decisions, got me in the situation I was in. But even though I was outside the will of God, He still took care of me, and He'll take care of you. But yeah, I mean, I could have been seriously injured in the two accidents that I had, but I wasn't. I wasn't at all. As a matter of fact, there was actually another accident. It was, I would say, when I got back here. When I came back on my way to Georgia and I stopped in Atlanta to stay with my brother for a little while. Yeah. It was another bad accident. I'm like, man, I've been in like 3 accidents already, like in a very short while. But I walked away unscathed. So yeah, I'm protected. Yeah, but anyway, but yeah, I just want to share those with you, and I have so many more testimonies I cannot wait to share with you. Those were just like little small ones that I put in, but powerful, very powerful about how the Lord provided for me, and He's gonna provide for you. But anyway, those are just my little testimonies, and like I said, I will be sharing more with you. Maybe you'll share your testimony with me, and share this with someone. Comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. I would appreciate it. But anyway, I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking for you. I am praying for you. And I just hope and pray that you have a great day, a great night, whenever you're watching this. 2020 is almost here. Maybe you're watching this in 2020. Happy 2020. But anyway, yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate it so much. Love you so much. Talk to you later. Goodbye.